Hi Sagittarius, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've been pre-shuffling all the cards, Sag, and not a lot of cards came out, but the card that came out said good luck. So I was like, well, that's pretty good. Definitely one of the better cards in that spellcasting deck. Interesting, we might see the Wheel of Fortune, which can connect to the planet Jupiter, and good luck. But either way, with that as an omen during your pre-shuffle, maybe it's a lucky time. Maybe there's a stroke of luck in a situation. The other card that came out, the only other card, was the Four of Swords, and it shows a person in the fetal position resting. Four of Swords can connect to emotional healing, coming through a period of heartbreak, but it can also connect to rest and recovery. And we have had the retrograde energy as well, so there has been this energetic shift and slowdown for the collective. I myself, bizarre, weekends, I can never sleep in. I wake up at 5 o'clock to go to the gym every day. My body clock is hardwired to wake up at 5. And when the weekends come, I cannot ever sleep in. This weekend, I woke up at 8 a.m. both days. And even Saturday, my daughter came back from Europe and she was jet lagged and she went back to sleep mid-morning and I fell back asleep again. Beautiful, like it felt great. So I don't know if some of you have been using that retrograde energy to just lean into the energy of things slowing down, and you might have created some space for rest and recovery. So kudos to you if you have. But let's get on with the reading. Let's see what else is going to come out. Now, Sag, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. By the way, my name is Karen. If you haven't subscribed, Sag, I really encourage you to do so. It is a fantastic way for our energies to connect. And also it's a beautiful community we have here. As you can see, I just hit 100k subscribers, so massive thank you for all your love and support. Let's get on with it. What is going on? Both Aries and Leos and some of the earth signs, I think, got the new beginnings card. Now, we actually do have a full moon in Aquarius in the week coming up, which can talk to things coming to an end or things reaching a climax or conclusion, but you're showing up as having a new beginning. Now, because it's on the bottom of the deck, maybe some of you recently had a new beginning, whether you started a new job, a new relationship, you moved home, or you could be manifesting a new beginning. But let's see, we're going to pull some cards. So full moon in Aquarius later in the week. Just remember, people can get a bit woo-woo during full moons. Great time to do any releasing work before the next new moon. And we've got empowerment coming through. Wow, that's shot out. Sag, you're showing up as feeling empowered, or you're needing to become empowered in a situation. So you're showing up as compassionate and empowered, strong energies. Feel like you're a really caring, empathetic person, but also you're not someone to take lightly either. I feel like you're a force to be reckoned with, but you are a very caring, compassionate person. Interesting, I don't think I've ever said that. I feel sometimes people, they don't see all aspects of you. Like sometimes they might misread you, I'm feeling here. But you're a very nurturing, loving person. Definitely, some of you are manifesting friendship or love. You might even be working with rose quartz. And if you're not, great way to manifest love and healing in terms of the heart chakra. So you can look into that if that's relevant. But feelings of compassion, love, and empowerment. In the split, blessings also connected to good luck. I feel like the universe sees your value as well. I feel a lot of you are doing really good work. There could be a blessing coming through, Sagittarius. We've got happiness. Wow, Aries pulled that today. And they also pulled the sun, which is beautiful. Now, the happiness is connected to reconciliation. This is great omen for balancing out any issues in relationship dynamics. Now, this can be reconciling with your best friend that you haven't seen for donkey's years. It can be making amends with someone that you've had issues with. It can be reconciling with a past love. We might see the Six of Cups. But there is the opportunity for reconciliation. And I feel, look at this full moon in Aquarius. Like I actually feel like this potentially could be when this manifests. Manifesting reconciliation, and there's just this feeling of happiness and love and connection and harmony. Very nice theme, Sag. Okay, let's work with the next oracle. Communication is key. Now, Aries pulled that too. New moon in Gemini. Some of you, there could be a new project, and it could involve speaking or writing with the communication as key. There could also be a new beginning for a Gemini. You equally could have a strong Gemini placement, but you have got a new beginning. And for a lot of you, communication is a major aspect of that. No, communication is key. And I also feel for some of you, it's related to repairing a relationship of some kind. So communication is key, connected to reconciliation, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Is that the... Oh, bring love. Wow. You're getting a pretty direct message here. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. You've got love and compassion. And if it's something you're writing about, pour your heart into it, is what I just heard. It's like, it's a labor of love as well. For those of you that have, if you're writing a book or speaking about something, I feel like love is an important part of it, or pouring your soul into something. Another new moon energy. So bring love into a situation. And some of you, the love is connected to the reconciliation. So I will say that. Bottom of this deck, I've got what do you need to release? Waxing moon. So yeah, there could be an opportunity with this full moon in Aquarius to let something go, or to release something, or forgive someone. And we've got a new start is coming. New moon. Beautiful. Double confirmation for you today of a new beginning. So nice. In the split, prosperity lies ahead. Another new moon card in Taurus. So whatever you're working on here, I see money attached to it, or prosperity attached to it. It could be connected to a Taurus as well. And we've got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So, yeah, like the universe might be saying to you, how bad do you want this, Sag? Like, yeah, definitely a time to commit to something that I feel really matters to you. There's something about love being part of it, or a labor of love. Adjustments are required in the split, and this has come out in all three fire signs today. So there could be some changes, some adjustments that are required. Say you are writing a book, right? This could be the editing process. You're going to know the relevance, but adjustments are required. Commitment is required, but I definitely see prosperity lies ahead. Now, for a lot of you out there, there is something that you're needing to release though. So we'll see what else comes through. It is pouring in Sydney. Can you hear that? It is like miserable. Bottom of the deck, we've got emergence. I like it. Emergence and empowerment. They're strong words, Sag. I feel like you're rising up and the confidence is growing. There could be an idea that's emerging, or something that's growing and emerging. Sagittarius. Got my door open. Hopefully my carpet's not going to be too wet. I love listening to the rain. Sagittarius. Two more. One more shuffle. Okay, Sag, bottom of the deck. Yep, lots of the signs are showing up with the creation energy. I like it. I feel like you're all putting your imagination and creative abilities to good use here. And a lot of you, it is communication project, or a creation that involves communication of some kind. Sagittarius. Leadership. Wow. Who are you, Sag? You're showing up really, really strongly here. An empowered person with a strong sense of leadership. And I just heard the words, what's right? Like, I feel like you're very justice focused as well. I feel like you're a very compassionate, caring person. I feel you're also a very independent person. We've got themes around leadership and independence. Some of you might be deciding to start your own business or venture, or fly solo as part of this next new beginning. Just feel like you're a very strong person. And I feel a lot of you, there is a community building. Look at all the butterflies. And shout out to my friend Danielle Miller. She has a business where she helps children in schools, and she goes out and she speaks and communicates and empowers the girls of our future generations. And I think her book was called The Butterfly Effect. So shout out Danielle Miller, you're welcome. And you've got community with butterflies. So there you go, Danielle. This is very much connected to you. And she's an extremely beautiful, compassionate, empowered, strong leader as well. Very independent too, aren't you, Danielle? Let's see. One more. Independence. So yes, it wants to be on the main deck. So definitely you're showing up as being strong, independent, a leader. You might be a leader in your business, leader in your community. I feel a lot of people look up to you. I feel like there's acts of service here. I feel that you're really inspired right now. See how you've got the reference to the star as well? No, I'm thinking Sirius as well. Really use that Lionsgate portal that reaches its peak on the 8th of the 8th to manifest your dreams. Remember, the Lionsgate connects to the infinity symbol, which is about believing that anything is possible in our lives. And if you don't know much about it, YouTube has lots of videos. Another way to do it is ChatGPT. I love embracing AI. Some people hate it, but I choose to lean into it. And you can explore and ask it questions around how to manifest using Lionsgate portal. Okay, so definitely do that if you don't know anything about it. So creation and inspiration, leadership, independence, community service, compassion. Is that all? Let's get into tarot. Bottom of the deck. I thought this might show up. 6 of Cups. A lot of you during the retrograde might have been reminiscing about the past. I know I was. It was weird. And I don't mean about exes, but I was thinking about my childhood. I was remembering things from my childhood. I was nostalgic about my children. I was reminiscing when they were kids. And like I'm going through a transition where my kids are all moving out of home and I'm reaching empty nest. And that's put me in a super nostalgic energy. So I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you've been thinking about the past or reflecting on past memories. For a lot of you, this reconciliation could be with a person from the past. And look, it could be a friend you haven't seen for donkey's years, as I said, or a family member. My dad's a Sag, and we had a beautiful family reconciliation when Zara came home from Europe just the other day. Okay, first card out is love. Queen energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who is absolutely vibrating from a place of love and compassion. A lot of you could be manifesting love in some form, or whatever you're manifesting, it's like your soul, your heart is really connected to it. Love, Queen of Cups. You might have a strong water placement too. Just be careful. If you are trying to manifest love into your life, there could be some shady characters around you with the devil energy on the bottom of the deck. So can talk about temptations, but you're showing up as being a really pure person, but very strong as well. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you've learnt the art of boundaries and protection. That no matter where, like whatever is coming at you, the wands represent fire. This person's in a bubble, and this card has been showing up in all the readings in the last 2 days. I feel like a lot of us have felt the need to be protective of our energy. Maybe it's been the retrograde. Maybe we've chosen to rest, because you can see this person is meditating, restoring the sense of inner peace. Like there's a stillness and a purity to this energy. Look at it. There's self-love coming through as well for me today. 10 of Swords. I'm going to tell you, Sag, there has been some pain, and I don't know if you've gone through an ending at some point in your life, but it's showing up, and I feel like that's what you're needing to let go of. There could have been a painful experience in your past. There could be an ending of some kind, or it could be letting go, forgiving someone from the past. But 10 of Swords does connect to endings. Yeah, I mean, you might have walked away from the devil. Obviously not literally. But the devil energy can be very luring, very tempting. So it can be a person where it could have been based on lust, or there was just something about the relationship that was toxic or unhealthy. But I feel like you chose yourself. There's a wistfulness. Look at this energy. There's a serenity, there's a peace, like a sense of, like someone here feels like they did the right thing in walking away. Let's get the next three. Three of Swords almost came out. So 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Some of you have gone through a painful experience that could have been quite heartbreaking. So heartbreak. One more. And I feel that's what the letting go is. Ooh la 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 la. If you are manifesting love, there's a wee character in the wings. Knight of Cups can connect to the romantic night. You know, this person's got flowers. You can see the invitation. They've got a picnic blanket. They've got a white horse. They've got cool shoes. Could be a water sign. If you are manifesting a relationship or love or reconciliation, I definitely see that it is showing up here. Let's get the next three. 10 of Wands. Okay, very specific for you today. 2 tens. Really use this full moon in Aquarius, I feel, to really release something here. It's time to move forward. 8 of Wands. The energy is gaining and building momentum. There could be good news coming in the form of communication, Sag. Why am I saying that? Because I've got the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a soul that's happy, you know, and it can be a person on their own. Like, even though they're not in a relationship, they're still, their cup's full, they're happy, they've got a sense of exhilaration. This is Jupiter and Pisces. You know, this is a beautiful energy. But there could be someone, you know, and it's typically when we get to that place of self-love and happiness on our own that love shows up. So just saying, there could be someone making advances. But equally, 8 of Wands can represent good news coming in, that you're on the fast track to success in something. Sagittarius. Also can be connected to communication. And then we've got a Page of Wands. There's lots of communication here. Lots of energy. Fast moving. So definitely expect things to pick up pace. Definitely. It could be this Knight of Cups. If you've recently met someone or started dating, you guys could have a lot of communication going back and forth. 2 tens in the reading. There's definitely there's the end of a difficult chapter or a cycle, and I feel like the universe wants you to lay it to rest and open up to a new start, a new life, a new beginning. Let's get the last three. Some of you could have been moving or relocating as well. I'm noticing the baggage as well. But some of you, thank you, they made me stop exactly here. King and Queen of Cups. Just saying. This can talk to the baggage that we have collected in a cycle. So there could have been a painful 10 years and it could have been more than one experience. It's about shedding the weight of that, letting go, releasing that cycle. And I feel you want to, because you're showing up in Queen of Cups or King of Cups. I don't know who's who. Got a masculine and a feminine water energy. Both people showing up in compassion and love. Beautiful. Let's see. 3 of Wands, expansion, growth. Your ship's coming in. No, 8 of Wands in the heart of the reading, 3 of Wands. Someone could be at a distance and they could be traveling towards you, or you could be traveling to see someone here as well. Sagittarius. 8 of Pentacles, you busy little beaver. Lionsgate is showing up today in your reading. 8s connect to the infinity symbol. They connect to abundance, prosperity, believing that anything is possible. I feel like you're working really hard on something. And it's building momentum. Like, this is whatever you're working hard on, there's a payoff, right? You're on the fast track to success with this. I feel like, you know, there is significant achievement coming through. Let's get one more. 5 of Swords. shifting gears here. You know, Five of Swords can be a conflicted mindset. Look at this person holding their head. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I might pull a card on that for you. So I have got a King and Queen of Cups, and I have got Four of Wands in the split, which can connect to reconciliation. It can also connect to achievements in our life here, but you know, there could be someone who's anxious or worried about the outcome of something. Could be a lot of like a chattery mind as well. And I don't know if it's you or the King of Cups or who's who here, but I have got a masculine and a feminine. So let me pull a clarifier on the Five of Swords, because it's out of all of the cards, it's quite an interesting one for me today. Why is the Five of Swords here? What's the advice connected to the Five of Swords? One more, please. The moon, full moon. The full moon in Aquarius just might be a little bit of a challenge. No, it's, yeah, mentally conflicted about the world. Getting a few things here. For some of you, there's something about distance. So I don't know if someone or something, there's like worlds apart, a distance apart with the Three of Wands reference and the Eight of Wands. The worlds can also talk to cycle wrapping up. I like it. When I see a world and I've got a new start is coming, you're on the brink of a new cycle. And also, major accomplishment. The world is a significant completion or accomplishment. And with the 2-8 showing up, I definitely feel it's fast approaching. But you're a little anxious about it, or someone could be. I really feel like with the full moon, because we've got the moon at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Swords world, is a great opportunity. If you're holding on to the past in any way, shape or form, really use that full moon in Aquarius to do some releasing work. Things are going really good for you. You've got success and fast momentum in some sort of, I feel, work project that's moving really quickly towards major success here. So keep investing your heart and soul. If there's anything you need to let go of, let that go. Now, Three of Wands, definitely there could be someone or something at a distance. I don't know if this is around the reconciliation. Maybe someone's anxious or worried about when you come together again. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Beautiful reading. God bless. Love and light.